Good morning, everybody. We are going to talk about the regions of Ecuador. Our group is conformed by Blanca Briones, Narcisa Castro, and Marce Chavez. Regions of Ecuador. Ecuador is situated in South America. It has 13 million people and its official language is Spanish and currency is a dollar. Ecuador has a multi-ethnic cultures. In our country, you can find a lot of marvelous in whole Ecuador. For this reason, I invite you visit our country. Thank you. My partner continue with your exposure.
Good morning, everybody. I am going to talk about tourist places in the highland region of Ecuador. The highland region of Ecuador, also known as La Sierra, lies between coastal region and Amazon region. It is a natural, diverse area of untamed volcanoes, hot springs, unique flora and fauna, serene landscapes, mystery clouds, forests, and barren paramo visits. The highlands are also cultural significant due to the many native Indians, crab markets, and the modern colonial city. 10 different provinces make up this region, such as Carchi, Imbabura, Pichincha, Cotopaxi, Tungurahua, Bolívar, Chimborazo, Cañar, Azuay, and Loja. This region contains nearly 30 volcanoes, covering a distance of north to south, Ecuador, now as the avenue of the volcanoes. The highlands have cool springs like weather year-round. The Andean highland is one of the most popular places for tourists all over Ecuador. The capital city is Quito. It is located in the northern Andes. Each year, thousands of international tourists visit the capital. Tourists can visit museums, restaurants, hotels, colonial church, and the district in all parts of the place. Now I am going to talk about Otavalo. It is famous for its indigenous populations, called Otavaleños. Many of them travel around the world to sell their famous handicrafts goods or play in Indian folk music groups. Baños de Ambato. This place offer daily excursionists via jeep or horseback, as well as bus and bicycle tours and amazing mountain treks. The south of this region, we can enjoy travel to popular Cuenca City, the nation's third largest city. Cuenca is an architectural delight with its own unique culture and colonial atmosphere. The Cajas National Park is a protected area about 28,000 hectares and contains some 232 glacial lakes. At the south of this region, you can travel and enjoy to visit Loja. Loja is another colonial city. Loja is rich in these traditions and arts, and for this reason is now as the music and cultural capital of Ecuador. Azogues. It is a small town but very beautiful city. It is located in the south. It has an irregular area that makes it is different from other cities. The people are very friendly and supportive. Its landscapes are unique. The Santuario de la Virgen de la Nube was built to stones, and it's a tourist attraction of the Austro. Now, I am going to talk about the traditional dishes of highland regions. In the traditional highland region, you can enjoy and taste the different dishes. For example, the, the hornado, el cuy, tamales, papas con cuero, yaguar loco, locro, etc. Conclusion. I recommend to visit this area. Ecuador has the most diversity dishes and cultural diversity in all this country. Good morning, everybody. I am going to talk about the Amazon region of Ecuador. The Amazon region is one of the four natural regions of the nation, comprising the provinces of Orellana, Pastaza, Napo, Sucumbíos, Morona Santiago, and Zamora Chinchipe. It's located to the east of the Andes. It extends over an area of 120,000 square kilometers of large vegetation. There are innumerable varieties of flora, including many species of orchids and many plants with medicinal value. Wildlife such as monkeys, butterflies, bats, sloths, macaws, parrots, dolphins, and caimans are all relatively easy to view. Economy. Its economy is based in tourism, trade, and agriculture. Natural resource. Among the main natural resources are plantains, bananas, naranjilla, yucca, tobacco, cacao, and tea. Significantly, the Ecuadorian Amazon region is rich in oil, and the oil economy is the mainstay of the economy of the Ecuadorian state. Touristic places in the Amazon region. The most visited places are the following: Cueva de los Tallos, is located in Morona, Santiago at an altitude of 800 meters in an irregular mountains area on the northern slopes of the Cordillera del Cóndor in Ecuador. El Pailón del Diablo is a huge waterfall located 30 minutes from the city of Baños on the road that leads to Puyo. It's considered one of the great attractions of the area. Its name is due to the similar formation of a pen, and also when viewed from the suspension bridge in the rock, you can see the face of the devil. Waterfall Las Latas. It has approximately 200 square meters of height. Water quality makes the attractive acquire such importance. It is crystal clear with an average temperature. Cascada Las Latas is an excellent site for activities such as hiking and swimming. Typical dish from Amazon. Guante stew is a typical food in the Amazon region. Its main ingredients are guanta meat, banana, garlic. It is served with rice or potatoes. As a conclusion, I can say that the Amazon region is a beauty of Ecuador. I recommend all people to visit our region. Thanks.
Galapagos Islands. Galapagos Islands is a wonderful paradise. It is located to 1,000 miles of Ecuador. About his history, the Galapagos archipelago was discovered by Tomás de Berlanga. Ecuador officially claimed Galapagos Islands in 1832. Some islands were declared wildlife sanctuaries, and Galapagos is declared a World Heritage Site. About the resources, Galapagos has fauna and flora diversity. Nature paradise formed by the intensive volcanic seismic. About the climate, it is warm and subtropical influence. The natural resource, sea mammals and seabirds are most active during the dry season. The endemic Galapagos marine iguana is the light lizard to swim in the ocean. Darwin's research in Galapagos led to the groundbreaking theory of the origins of the species. The convergence of the theory, major ocean currents, brings incredible mixed marine in the Galapagos. About the tourism is the most important part of the economy of the Galapagos. The tourism is the most compatible, most conversation of the archipelago, unique biological diversity, evolutionary and biological process, and the environment. The growth tourism requires ever-increasing infrastructure and human resources has resulted in the growth in the local small enterprises, which turn contribute to increased immigration. About the economy, I say the economy is the tourism, but the public sector in Galapagos grew initially during the Ecuador's oil boom and continued to expand the growth of the resident population. Besides, higher salaries offered to public sector's employees has been resource destruction and local economy. About the conservation of the science, no-profit multilateral and bilateral conservation and science programs have represented insignificant component insular economy. Fishing. While the fishing sector is receiving much attention from the politicians and policy makers and national and international, the sectors plays a small and shrinking role in the line. About the typical food in Galapagos is incredibly diverse and it has food from Ecuador. The seafood is the Galapagos is just spectacular and fresh. There is also a great variety of fresh fruit and vegetables produced in the islands. Also, the sea cucumber is the traditional Galapagos Islands food. It is a marine organism that lives in the bottom of the sea. You can taste the delicious ceviches and also encocado of the langoustine, made in the local lobster called langoustine. In conclusion, Galapagos is the most wonderful place. I recommend visit it. Thanks.